Ready?
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Teenologic show episode 1.
Okay. Hello everybody, I'm Yashi Arya.
I'm Batulam Reliwala
And we're the host of the Teenologic show.
Okay. So, we've recently started college. So, friends. How many friends have you made?
I've made around four. I think for now I can safely say that I've got 4 friends. What about you?
I think I could also say 4, 5.
4, 5.
Yeah, the good ones, good close friends.
The
So
ones we
now-
can gossip with is like safe gossip.
Yeah, it's like 4,
4, 5. Yeah, people who share the same views as us
Yes,
is
and
4,
who
5.
have the same thinking as
Thought
us, I
process. I've got 3, 4 people who I know, even if I have kept them on red, if I don't answer them for 3 to 4 hours, they'll be fine. But there's some people that I
Who
know
make
I
a
can't
big
even,
deal of
I
it.
can't even open the chat, and because I might
Yeah.
not be able to answer them, I can't even open the
Yeah,
chat.
you need time to think.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you
And
need
sometimes
time.
they're actually busy.
And sometimes with that, you're just paranoid, so you want to open and see what the person's message, but then you'll reply later. Yeah, I feel people are when you immediately text him back, you're very desperate to talk with
Correct.
me and this and that, and then when you don't, they're like, what playing hard to get, you don't want to be friends with me,
Exactly. And that normally happens in the first few stages of friendship, and after once you're really you gel with each other.
Then
After that,
it does not really matter.
exactly.
But I feel even with texting, I would prefer to text people rather than call.
It's easier.
Yeah, I can think आराम से मैं सोच के I can frame what I want to say. On call it's like this is, oh my god, what do I say next? What do I say next?
But this is more in the earlier stages of friendship again.
Yeah.
If you've been friends with someone, you're good friend with someone when you can sit in silence with them without feeling awkward.
हम on a video call and हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं and then
each of them are doing their own work and there's no issues.
अचानक से बंद हो गया. They're just quiet and then still just talking. Yeah.
That's a good one.
What about stereotypes? People.
Stereotypes. See, I myself would put myself in an introvert kind of a stereotype.
Yeah, same.
But I won't be that once I'm comfortable with it. It takes me time to open up as a person. And I know a lot of people are like me. But the thing is, the weirdest thing is, all of my friends who have been my really close best friends have all been extroverts. I've never had an introvert best friend. I mean, you are an introvert and you're the only introvert friend I have right now. I've never had
I feel with me, my two, all of us are so introverted. Even when we're somewhere and we want to ask for tissues, that one friend, we're you ask for tissues, we are not going to ask for tissues. So that is honestly, the 3 of us, I have a group of 4 of my friends. The 3 of us are so, no, you ask, you do.
Weirdly enough, in my group, even though I was the introvert, I was the authoritative one.
Yeah.
So I'd go order stuff, I'd make plans, and I'll only cancel the plans themselves.
No, I feel with mine, we're always dependent on that one friend. She voice all of us. Even if we want something, she'll go get it for us because we are way too embarrassed and awkward to go tell people. I think one of the other stereotypes I've noticed is a pick-me girl.
So pick-me girls, there are 2 types. One who are genuinely someone who's just out there more. Someone who likes to open up more easily rather than someone who's it will take me time to open up. And then there are others who are just doing it for attention. Yeah. And those are the ones that I don't get along. Generally.
When college started, I came across one girl like that. I thought she was a pick me, she was asking for attention. She's just going around, talking to everyone possible. Like even if I'm trying to talk to her, she'll talk to me little, then she'll go talk with someone else. This that like everywhere she was. So I thought it was weird, but then when I got to know her, like she's actually just a very extroverted person
and just nice
who
in
just wants to
general.
talk to everybody, no matter what. Like even about the weirdest topic, she'll just go around and talk. I think friendship में I've realized that people say first impression is the last impression,
But it's a
not.
misconception, big
It's
time.
not. Yeah. Like my current best friend, I used to hate her. I used to not like her one bit. मेरे को एक आँख नहीं भाती थी like
Same
that.
here.
Like बिल्कुल नहीं. And then now I'm like she's the nicest person I know.
I agree. For me, my best friend, we were always rivals because we had similar things. Like both of us were good at art. Both of us were good at public speaking. The school will always put us against each other, so who will get the role. So that's how we kind of started hating each other. Like who will become the monitor, who will become the captain,
Who comes first?
yeah,
The first, second.
exactly.
Thing. Yeah.
So we had that thing for the longest time, and then in eighth standard, because there was like a big gap because of the lockdown, like 2 years ka अच्छा खासा gap था. In eighth standard, everyone came with their own insecurities. So everyone over there thought that this person might not want to be friends with me. So everyone started looking out for more friends. Everyone was more genuine. And the thing is also, before lockdown, we were just kids. After lockdown, we became teenagers. There was a big transformation over there, which is what I felt.
Even I feel with my now best friend, I used to hate her, but then after lockdown in eighth standard, when we got to know each other, honestly, just automatically, like naturally, everybody started talking to everybody at that time because like we are all meeting after so long. So that's when I realized that she's actually a very nice person. And then now we're really good friends. So like the people you think you're never going to get along with are the people who you end up being the closest to.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I made the first bunch of friends that I made in school were because of K-pop. Because
seriously,
yeah.
For me, it was like completely the opposite. All the friends that I already had, none of them had K-pop. And I'm like talking and talking, and they're like, "Batul, bas, or nahi sunna hum log ko. We're not interested."
Mine was the total opposite. Almost everyone in my school was against K-pop, but there were like 3 to 4 people who were into K-pop, and they got to know that I was also into K-pop, and we gradually started talking about K-pop. So we would defend K-pop against our other classmates, like our life depended on it.
I remember doing that, but it would be just me.
No, I had a
friend.
friend.
It's okay that you like them, but we don't, and please don't talk to us about it.
We would get trolled so bad in school, People were like, you like guys who put on makeup, and I'm like, bro, chill, bro, chill. It was a fun time though. Even that defending time, I used to have a lot of fun.
Like that phase where you're like so into it that you don't want to hear anything against it.
I wish I could go back to the first time I discovered K-pop.
Oh, I know, right?
That
was just so nice.
It was just something else.
I think it was during lockdown when I actually like one of my friends, she knew about K-pop, so she told me, and I'm like, what is this? I was literally like that, and then I started listening, and I'm like, it's actually really good.
For me, the first time I actually saw K-pop was like back in 2018, because I used to go for dance classes, okay, and there was this performance that we were supposed to do, and we did really bad at it. And my dance teacher was like that. She showed us a video of Blackpink. Okay, and the rehearsal videos, but like the one they used to do in the YG thing, not the proper lighting one, the bad lighting ones. So she showed us
bad angle, bad lighting, pura blurry.
So she showed us, look at them, look at the coordination, look at how sharp they are dancing. You guys should do something like that. And then I'm like, okay, I'll try to do something like that. So then I went back home. I tried to check YouTube, who are they, and that's when I got to know that's Blackpink, a K-pop group. And but I did not get into K-pop at that time.
Yeah.
I used to follow dances, 1 Million Studio and all that. So I thought they were the same thing. The 1 Million Studio thing and this Blackpink ka jo rehearsal videos, I thought this was the same thing. But later in lockdown, that is when I got to know that actually it was
K-pop.
Exactly. And I was not a BTS girl from the start.
Same.
I used
You
to
know, my
like
friends.
GOT7 and Blackpink. That's it.
Yeah. Not GOT7 so much. When I actually got into K-pop, TXT had
Okay.
very recently debuted.
Ah.
So I really liked them and Blackpink. I was never into BTS. Like, at least at the start.
I got into
gradually got into them.
I like BTS because I mean, obviously the music was always great, but besides that, I used to like Run BTS. The show.
That was so fun. It was like so chaotic
Yeah.
and so yeah.
So okay, right now Run BTS doesn't air anymore
yeah,
or whatever. So now I've been watching a lot of Going 17.
Oh,
I love
want
17.
I want to start watching. They are like double the members.
Yeah.
So there's like double the chaos.
Okay, the thing with this is the thing with the K-pop group like 17 is they're so ready to entertain the audience. They're so enthusiastic that I love it. You know, the sad part for me, the first boy band that I liked in K-pop was GOT7, and I've watched their reality TV show. I'm watching their this. I've picked my bias and all that. I'm done, and then after a certain point, I get an article where they've disbanded. I'm like, I just got into this and you've already disbanded. What are you saying? But luckily, they're still doing
together.
Yeah,
Not very. Even like Blackpink, they're like not that together anymore, but there is music.
And the good
Like they're more of solo artists now. Like, I think they've got over the group phase and more like exploring the individual people.
But even though there was 17, GOT7 and BTS where I was looking at, for me K-pop, for me if someone said K-pop, the first thing that comes to my mind is Blackpink.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Even I feel for me too because Blackpink was like the first band I started listening to and everything was really nice. So yeah, like that.
You know, even more than this, I'd say that a lot of my personality I've taken from K-pop and the internet. All of me is like bits of the internet, bits of K-pop idols' personality. That's how I've built my personality. And I don't think our parents got that exposure, that kind of exposure we've got.
Actually, even with internet, I feel like I want to do pastry in the future. So like my mom was into it, but not that into it that she could give me a lot of knowledge about it. But then through the internet, I got to know about different types of pastry schools, like recently I've discovered that to become a renowned chef, it is not very necessary to attend pastry school. You could just what they're teaching you at pastry school. People on the internet are teaching you the same stuff.
Yeah,
in
and
the
a much
comfort
cheaper
of
price.
exactly, and in the comfort of your home. Like I recently tempering chocolate. It's always put out to be so difficult, but then I saw like a very easy tutorial, and then I just did it, and it was amazing. So like internet has made stuff a lot more accessible to us.
True.
I feel.
I agree. For me, I like till I think fifth, sixth standard, I really just wanted to open a dance school and just do that. And my plan was never to get into drawing or to get into a director kind of a thing. But because of the internet, I kind of got to know how to maximize the skills I have. What are the different places I can use my skills? So I never knew about a director before the internet. Like I could be an animation director or something like this. But this like really put me through that thing, you know.
And also Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, we're getting the final season.
I'm so sad it's between our exams.
It is, but
that is the
but
worst
I think that is also giving me a bit of a thrill.
Yeah.
Because I know that if I'll definitely spend 1.5 hours on Stranger Things or one episode. I think. Did you know?
They're very long.
I think the last episode is
they're
what,
putting
5 hours. It's 5 hours.
No, it's 3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 3 hours, almost 3 hours, and they're putting it in theaters. I've heard.
I don't think that will happen in India.
Yeah, it is possible.
But the thing is, the last episode releases on the 31st.
Yeah.
I mean,
Who's
31st.
Actually.
They should have done it on the 1st or the 2nd. Maybe. I don't know. It really is.
Okay, from Stranger, binge watching. Okay, that's like one of my favorite things to do. And like I've seen like there's so many researches about why people actually binge watch.
Really?
Yeah. I was also shocked that there's actually researches about binge watching. Like out of everything you can research about binge watching.
No, but people do binge watch more than the work they're supposed to do.
Yeah, actually, and I feel that is mainly because like you're getting a suspense, like especially when you're watching a series. Like I recently watched Percy Jackson. Yeah, so like I got I watched both the movies. I'm like I watched the first movie. I'm like I need to watch the second
need
movie
to
now.
read the books, bro. You're missing out big time. You need to read Percy Jackson books. They're
I'm
like crazy
soon
good.
planning to do it.
Doesn't Percy Jackson have a good sense of humor?
Yeah,
It's funny. It's actually funny.
it's
right?
actually really funny. So like you only told me the movies don't do it justice. The
big
series
time.
do. So then I'm like, she said this, so there is something behind it. I'm watching the series. I watched. I'm like, I actually started watching it at night. So I watched 2 episodes. And I'm like, bus now. And then I'm like, no, I want to know what happened. And then I was up till 3 watching Percy Jackson. And I'm like, bus, abhi late ho gaya hai. Now I actually need to
There's a new
sleep.
season coming out. I'm so excited.
Same.
So, you know, the author of Percy Jackson series, I can't pronounce his name, so I won't. But he is also really magnificent.
Yeah.
I love him. He's like really funny. So he created for the Percy Jackson series for his kids, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, somewhat like that.
From Percy Jackson. And then Harry Potter's new.
Yeah, but honestly,
series is
I'm
coming
not that
out.
excited for that.
Yeah, no.
I was never really into Harry Potter. I was more into Draco Malfoy's life than the Harry Potter.
No, I feel mainly the reason I actually started wanting to watch Harry Potter or read Harry Potter was because my mom was a Potterhead, and then my sister was a Potterhead, and then I'd watch them talking about Harry Potter, and then I'd get jealous. Okay, how are they talking about something without me? Like how? So I'm like, Abhi, I am also going to become a Potterhead, and then I watch, and then it's really good actually. But I am not as excited for the series that's coming out because I feel like
I think Harry Potter had a good run. The movies had a really good run.
Exactly, and obviously the movies never do the book justice. But it's always like that. But Harry Potter, the movies are also really amazing, and I feel like especially Potterheads have gotten so used to those characters like Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, that now with new actors they don't. At least I don't feel like I would want to watch it. Like I recently rewatched Harry Potter, so I'm like I want to rewatch it because of them, because of the actors. But then here it's like I feel like even when it comes out, I don't think I'll be excited for it or I'll want to watch it because the actors are not the same.
That's a thing, but I think that's more connected to the psychology because the movies of the Harry Potter series did really well. They made massive money. So for people, they know the series has been exhausted totally. You know. So now it would have been better if they would have done like they have how many 8 books.
Yeah.
And there's one more book left.
First Child.
Yeah. So they should have actually.
First Child is out actually the book.
The movie.
Yeah, the movie.
Exactly.
Them making the First Child movie with the actual Harry Potter actors would have been so much better than coming out with
the new series.
Yes.
Exactly. That is what I thought. And the thing with nowadays series, which annoys me a lot, is that they take years to make a new season.
Even with Stranger Things, I watched it in 2023. Okay? And I'm like, let's go next year, new episode, new season,
and then it's just
more
getting,
episodes.
It's just getting.
Cub. Then, but like.
K-pop is really helping Korea to be put on the global map.
Yeah, like before you never like.
I never knew Korea even existed. I mean, no offense.
Like even like the food and all of that is also so good.
Just
it's amazing.
The Korean tourism is like at the peak right now.
Mainly because of K-pop. Like that blew up. Then people started knowing about Korean culture. And they're like, next vacation we're going to
Korea. And like they're just really blowing up. Even Like I had no clue Korea. I knew about North Korea. I knew nothing about
Yeah.
South Korea.
Yeah, like with that dictator type.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the only thing I knew. So, and if you apply that to India, India also has somewhat. India has great artists.
Yeah.
Okay, they're doing really good job. Indian culture has always been famous. Somehow, Indian culture has always been in the mainstream wala thing, right? But at the same time, there is still a difference. There's the way K-pop has blown up. Indian artists have not.
Yeah. Like even though recently, like last year, I think RRR got an Oscar for
and they also performed
song.
Natu
They
Natu
performed
on
it there.
Oscars.
But like even after getting an Oscar, India is not getting the recognition it should
deserves.
get. Like I've seen even with fashion actually.
Cultural appropriation.
Exactly. I've seen people Scandinavians come.
Kolhapuri chappal. Kolhapuri.
That is a dupatta. That is not sandals. That's Kolhapuri chappal. And it's annoying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I kind of thought why this happens, and I kind of figured it out with the help of Google and ChatGPT that the K-pop itself, the culture is really backed by the government of Korea. Like everywhere, the Korean PM or whatever goes,
they take a K-pop performance with them.
Everywhere. Yes. Stray Kids. They perform
for the prime
minister.
Even for the president.
Yeah, exactly. And like India में जितने भी artists हैं and all of the artists जिन्होंने भी
it's very individual.
Whatever they've achieved is done by themselves. There's no backing themselves up. I mean there might be, we don't know, but from what I've observed, there's no backing from the.
And even I feel like the K-pop community, they have so much unity in themselves. I feel in India there is unity obviously, but there's not so much of it, especially in the Indian pop culture.
True.
People want to make a name for themselves, so they try going individual, but sometimes that does not work.
True. So that's it for today?
Yes.
That's it for today. Okay,
thank you.
Bye.
Bye.